Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to my First Man movie review. So, First Man stars Ryan Gosling, which is a great actor, a master of subtlety. His wife, he plays Neil Armstrong. His wife's played by Claire Foy, which I looked her up, and I've never seen any of her movies, but she was great, and I'm gonna go right on ahead and predict that she's gonna win, not win, but she's at least gonna get a nomination for Best Supporting Actress. And this was directed by Damien Chazelle, who's already won, I think, on his second movie, and for La La Land, and I also think he might have been the youngest director to ever win Best Director Oscar. So he's a great director. I would say he's up and coming, but he's already arrived. He's an Oscar winner, so he's there. This was his third movie, again working with Ryan Gosling, same as in La La Land, and he did a magnificent job. This movie, if I had to describe it in one word, it's very, very inspiring. I also think that this movie's going to get a nomination for Best Sound Editing and Sound Mixing. The sound is just wow, man. You really feel like those spacecraft are gonna rumble apart when you're watching. It's intense. I highly recommend watching this movie in IMAX. It's really good. And I also found out that he used very minimal, if any, green screen. Instead of using green screen, for example, like for the views outside of the windows in the flight capsules, he put LED monitors, which just made it look so much better. Um, I do recommend this movie. It's going to win a couple Oscars. I'm going to say I think I don't know what else is coming out, but off the top of my head, I can't remember anything that would sound like this. Not in a while. I think it's going to win both of the sound categories. Um, as far as Ryan Gosling and his acting, I don't. He did a fantastic job. The problem is Neil Armstrong himself. Um, he was a very stoic, serious, reserved person. So Ryan Gosling was perfect to play him. I actually, this movie is about this whole aerospace space race, and I work in that industry, and I actually even knew Neil Armstrong's college professor that taught him aerodynamics one his freshman year, and he always would tell that story how he knew Neil, and that was one of his students. He seemed very proud of that. Um, so it's very near and dear to my heart. This kind of movie. There was a time in my life where I did want to be an astronaut. I went into the field I did because of that. Life takes you down different paths, and so as a result, I ended up not going down that path. Still work in that field though, but I don't think I have the drive that I once did. It's just not there anymore, and that's not a job that you can really do. Oh, let's see what happens. It's either you're all in or you're not. And so I wouldn't. Um, yeah, and then there's the inherent danger in being good under pressure. But this movie is definitely inspirational. On the Star Stratosphere scale, I would give this movie an 87. It's a great movie. I highly recommend going to see it, especially if you're into like the space race. I'm very surprised that this movie didn't do better at the box office. I guess maybe people don't want to. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I feel like it should have made more money. Maybe it was the marketing. I mean, I don't know. I really only found out about this movie maybe like 6 weeks before it came out. Um, Maybe that type of American patriotism right now for certain groups of people isn't something they want to entertain. I don't know. But anyways, did you guys see it? What do you think? Leave your comments, like and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Okay, bye. But oop, nope. Why do I always do that? Yeah, there you go. All right, bye.